Okay, here we go. We're just using straight vanilla Path and Tarot deck. That's it. Just the deck, nothing else. We're gonna draw a card here and talk about it. Conflict. Ooh, that's that's a pretty loaded card here, considering what's happening globally. Um, yeah, I've said it once, and I'll say it again that the tarot is uncanny. It sees the world is in conflict. It's a real bummer. Shouldn't have to be that way, but it is, and you just gotta try to see the positive out of these things. That's all you can do. Okay, here we go with just straight up vanilla, regular ice cream, Path and Tarot deck here. We're gonna see what cards we got. Growth. This is good. I like this. We just had the Eight of Pentacles recently too. Now we get the Nine of Pentacles. So there's a nice sequence happening. So growth. We'll grow from this. There's a lot of things happening globally right now, and maybe the message from that is that this is the growing pains. How awful it may be, though the human condition will grow from it in some way. Maybe that's the silver lining of this. I don't know. My best to everybody out there. Ooh, here we are with a tarot reading. This is for the springtime. How do I know that? It's because I got allergies and I'm sniffling a lot. So that's how I know my body is feeling it. So if your body's feeling it, and maybe in a more positive way where you're not sniffling it a lot and stuff coming out of your face. But here it is. It's for the spring. Spring is almost here. It's very close. So let's get a card and see what we. Oh, ooh, perfect. This is like a really. I feel this card because it's got the association of air. I don't know what it is, but I feel that that's associated with spring for me. There's always a really nice breeze, especially here on the island, being by the ocean and all that. So I feel that connection. That's when a lot of action starts to happen too. Things start to become more active in terms of going outside a lot. I try to go to the beach as much as I can, but in the spring and going into the summer, it's you definitely want to do that as often as possible. So I think that's where we're headed. So the Ace of Swords is a nice introduction into the coming spring. Okay, let's do a reading here to maybe have an insight into the state of the world right now. It's a weird time. It's a weird time to be a human on this planet Earth. This rocket ship Earth going through space. The human condition. It's a weird thing. All you can really do is hope for the best. When you are far away from the countries that are in conflict, then it's hard to feel like you're doing a lot. All you can do is be supportive. So let's see what we have. Whoa. That's crazy, right? Yeah, that's pretty weird. I'm not really surprised. The devil is certainly has a place in this day and age, this time and space, especially out in Europe right now. What can we learn from that? Like the human condition, it's just such a weird thing. Like I said, it's a strange time to be a human. Like it almost doesn't make sense that we are fighting here in the 21st century when we know so much about the world, and yet it still comes down to fighting. So there, maybe that explains the devil. It's a reminder that maybe we don't really fully understand like the human condition. We're still learning it. We think we know, but maybe we don't. Still lots to learn. So you just have to have as much compassion as you can for everybody. And that's it. The devil. Oh, all right, here we go. We're going to draw a tarot card for today. And then we're going to get the Star. There's a lot of, like sometimes there is hope. Things can get kind of rough, kind of weird on the global stage, but there's a Star. Maybe we know who it is, maybe not. Maybe it's not obvious. but there is hope. Yeah. Here we are. I'm a little put all the cards into the program. So we're dealing with 3 full decks. It's going to make a joke about not having a full deck, but we got 3 of them. Let's grab a... Oops. There we go. Let's get a card. The King of Air and Spades. So we've got energy that's dark and determined, self-absorbed, somebody of power, of the divine masculine. So there's a lot of fire energy involved. But it's interesting with the spades, air, and swords, and all those symbols. The fire and the air really, they're like the perfect union. It's like the really good harmony. So if you're looking at your energy, work with these elements and recognize they're there. Don't necessarily see them as good or bad. That's what they are, and use that to focus your personal power. I'll see you out there. Okay, we're gonna run this one more time because I'm curious when I get court cards, what's after that? And we got all 3 decks in there. Oh, this is kind of cool. So we got the 2 of diamonds here with some earth energy, juggling opportunity and being synchronized into a positive direction. So this is neat. This is almost flowing from where we were with this like self-absorbed energy. Just follow it and see where it takes you, and you'll have to juggle opportunities and synchronize yourself. And if you do that, I think it'll be the right direction to go into. All right. I'll see you again. I never know what to say when I look at the camera. We're going to do a tarot reading. Disappointment. 5 of Cups. You know what? Sometimes it's just good to disappoint your astral self, because then you are prepared for the disappointment that may happen in the real world. So it's like, a heads up. So it's actually not that bad when like you break your glass or spill your milk or something. Okay, bye. Okay, well, let's see if there's more about this disappointment, because I'm curious. Maybe you just gotta, buy another cup and don't break it. Ooh, fool, this is cool. So, maybe the what you thought was going to be like a good path maybe you just gotta like start again. So like maybe there's a disappointment in a sense that you thought that you were at the end, but or like maybe midway through or something. They just gotta start over again. The universe is like, nope. It's like snakes and ladders. You hit that snake and it sends you all the way back down. So you just gotta find a few ladders on your next way through. Hope you get some lucky rolls. Okay. Now I'm curious about what's happening with this foolish disappointment, this journey that's going to happen. I want to know. Oh, whoa, it's not good. You get some disappointment, and then you got a fool in between like the 2 worst 5s in the tarot deck, disappointment and lost. I mean, you know what? That's it's all out there. All the coins are on the table. All your cups are broken. You might as well just start again. Just forget about it. Don't worry. Just have a new start. Go to 0. Build your way up. It'll all work out. Okay, so here we are. We haven't done a collective reading in a little while, but it's nice to come back to doing this type of reading. This is for anybody. That's the cool thing about these collective readings, is they are for anybody. If you see this at any point in time, it's for you. That's what these readings are for. And I like doing them because you can see these out of order or put them in a bunch and go through them and watch them, because these appear on other platforms too. So let's do a card here. Temperance. Nice. This is good because this almost kind of ties into what we were just kind of chatting about. Like, yeah, I haven't done a collective reading in this way for a little while here. But behind the scenes, I'm doing other stuff. Things are being worked on, some tempering. this channel in a way, right? This PathandTarot entity, this like web presence. Things are transforming. So that's what we have for today. I've shared my tarot experience with you all, because the interesting thing about tarot reading is that the reader can't escape themselves in the reading. When I do readings, a part of me always kind of spills into the reading, which is, I think, the best way to do it, or the thing to recognize, so that you can actually really get like a good, true and honest reading. So that's my spiel about tarot in the context of a tarot reading. Okay, bye. Okay, so we'll do another. We just tempered ourselves here. We'll do another tarot reading here real quick for the others of the collective, all the collectives that could be. The Jack of Swords has come out to play. He's a little vindictive, revenge, that comes to mind. It's a weird type of energy, the earth and the air. It makes like a sandstorm. But you know what? Like, sometimes with these types of energies, you have to just sort of see it as a warning and just kind of move around it. You don't have to go, if you go into that sandstorm, you can just sort of take shelter until like it blows over, and then you're okay. But the Jack wanted to come out and play, and just you have to let it play sometimes. Let's put the Jack back into the deck and have another reading here. For the collective reading, the King of Wands wants to come out. So a few court cards. The King of Wands. I've just talked about the King of Wands in another reading series, but this is weird, because the King has appeared from another story, another tarot story here now, and that's the uncanny thing about the tarot is it's non-temporal. It doesn't matter what time, and it doesn't matter kind of where. It's all here and now. It's always here and now. It's the King of Wands, the energetic elements that we have here. It's gone through a lot. Like it's been through a lot of ups and downs in the Fool's journey, in a way. Seeing the landscape that could be used to grow things and create life. And now it's ended up having to see that life can also grow and take care of it, but also give it energy as the king. Okay, here we go with a collective reading here. Let's see what we got as the... Whoa! Holy smokes. Ace of Wands. Yeah, speak of the devil in a way. But the devil didn't really come out this time, but you know what I mean. Vitality. I mean, this is really cool. This is like basically the tarot going like, hey, this is really the energy just pouring out of like the deck right now, in a way. And it's weird because like tarot, I've come to understand of it that it doesn't really interact with time in the way that humans do, like here and now. Like it just goes kind of into the realm of possibility and lives there, and it's almost like a blanket that we would go up against and like poke at, but that's like a weird analogy because we're in 3 dimensions as humans, but like the energy of possibility in that realm, the astral realm, it's like we can't even really perceive it very well. But we got aces. All right, bye. All right, this is good. We're going to keep going on the collective trials here and see what we get. We've got the 9 of Cups, Bliss. This is neat because I'm really enjoying these readings. I've actually done a few of them here in sequence and captured some weird synchronicities, mainly under the pretenses that tarot is like, it's a non-temporal thing. It's not really bound by time in the way that like humans can perceive it, like in a linear way. It kind of goes in and out of these weird realms of possibility, because I had a few cards follow me through different tarot decks and different methods of acquiring those tarot cards, but it all kind of just bleeds because we are the crux of our consciousness. We are here now. That's the thing that the tarot connects with, is us, the human, receptacle. But it's good because I love this. This is a good card for right here and right now because I'm in true bliss. This is like where I like to be in these very short moments that make up this experience online. But these are the small moments that you want to pay attention to. There's grand journeys that can happen, goals to be achieved, but in between all those things are these micro events. This is what life is about. The small things.